Are you ready to go further? Let's jump right into it. At this point, we're gonna be talking about the following. First, chemical composition. Second, biodiversity in the marine ecosystem. And third, importance of sunlight. Chemical composition. The chemical composition of seawater is influenced by a wide variety of chemical transport mechanisms. Rivers and hydrothermal solutions add dissolved and particulate chemicals or materials to the ocean. Organisms in the upper ocean convert dissolved materials to solids, while particulates in transit to the seafloor undergo chemical exchange with surrounding solutions. Physical mixing in the oceans tends to homogenize the chemical composition of seawater. On the other hand, salinity is used by oceanographers as a measure of the total salt content of seawater. It can be used to directly calculate the concentrations of the major ions in seawater. Practical salinity can be used to calculate precisely the density of seawater samples. The extent and rate of many reactions in seawater are highly pH dependent. Did you know? The total carbon dioxide content of the oceans is very large compared with that of the atmosphere. Further, the concentrations of some elements or chemicals in the ocean are as follows. Inorganic phosphate is ranging from less than 0.1 micromole per kilogram to 3 micromoles per kilogram at depth. Inorganic nitrogen is ranging from less than 1 micromole per kilogram to 45 micromoles per kilogram. Dissolved silicate is ranging from less than 1 micromole per kilogram to 180 micromoles per kilogram. Zinc is ranging from 0.05 nanomole per kilogram to as much as 6 nanomoles per kilogram. Cadmium exhibits distributions that are covariant with phosphate and concentrations that are even lower than those of zinc. Iron, cobalt, and copper exhibit behavior more complex than that of phosphate, nitrate, and silicate. And oxygen exhibits minimum values at intermediate depths and relatively high values in deep waters. Biodiversity in the marine ecosystem. The species of the marine ecosystem have adapted the aquatic culture for its survival. Healthy marine ecosystems are important for society since they provide services including food security, feed for livestock, raw materials for medicines, etc. Through ocean observation, it enables policymakers to respond to, protect and manage ecosystems that are under threat. Importance of sunlight. Sunlight acts as a primary component to maintain proper balance in the marine ecosystem food chain. More importantly, the availability of sunlight very much depends on the depth of marine water. Did you know? Sunlight can't penetrate all throughout the depth of marine water. There is a photic zone, with a water depth up to 100 meters, in the marine ecosystem where sunlight can reach to help the photosynthesis process. On the other hand, the aphotic zone, with a water depth more than 100 meters, where sunlight cannot reach, and thus photosynthesis process gets affected.